What the fuck is up, my bitches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we're doing a part 2 to mine and Kara's video last night on Kara's channel. We talked about our August favorites, and I decided, since I dropped the ball on applying everything last night, I was going to do a different video today. I was going to do a video on the new Melt Cosmetics, the Digital Dust Duo Blush, but I only have one of these, so I think I'm going to do like a testing new makeup as I get more products and then use everything just like a get ready with me style. So stay tuned for this if you guys want to see this. But I figure, who doesn't love a good favorites video? I like to put favorites videos on my channel as well, especially since I think it's been like 2 months since I've done a favorites. I could be wrong, but we're going to talk about some channels, some skincare, some makeup, some wine. Did I throw my wine bottle away? There was one wine I really fell in love with. Good morning, everyone. I see Judy, Heather, Kendall, Ruthie, Jamie, John VA. Is that how you say it? I was like, okay, I need to remember how to say that because Kara said it right. Good morning, all my bitches in the live chat. How's everybody doing? Has everybody got their coffee? I've got my Khalifa mocha coffee. I hope everybody has liked this video. Give it a thumbs up or down if you don't like favorites videos. That's how I know what you guys like to see. And we're just going to jump right in because this is going to be a long one. Good morning to Millie. We have Glitter Fallout is here. Oh, shit. Those Melt Digital Dust. Oh, I was a good girl. I only got one. But I figure one is not video worthy. I'll wait to see what I get today. But, oh, man. Let me just show you guys what it looks like. Oh my gosh. If you guys missed it, Heather and Karen did a video with these because they bought the whole collection. Look at how beautiful. Like for fall, oh my god, this is stunning. I love the packaging. Like if I like the formula, I even like how on the back, like even the packaging, this has like a glitter dusting over it. It's so fucking cute. I could see myself getting more of these if I like how this looks on my skin because I have very textured skin. So one thing I need to try to be mindful of is new subscribers because I have noticed that there are more of you guys here. No, we can't get a swatch. Christina, I have to resist because I still have to take a picture of it. I want to tell you guys a little bit about my skin so you have a better understanding of why I like these products because I feel like that's important. So I would say normal skin. I'm like combo normal. Usually like the inner part of my face gets a little bit more oily. I have textured skin, acne prone skin. I usually have a little section in my description box that says like about my skin. And I have light to medium skin with neutral undertones. So that's kind of things to keep in mind always when you're watching creators. If you are influenced like I am, I always try to be mindful of things that they like or don't like, how their skin is, how it's the same or different than mine, because everybody's so different. So just wanted to get that out there. I want to try to be better about mentioning that every so often. I need to do that. It's like the tag all about your skin, the beauty biography tag, I think it's called. I really need to do that tag because I thought it was so cute. So, oh, I know, Nicole, good morning. I like to switch up my times and you guys seem to actually like the morning time. So let's just dive right in. First thing I want to talk about are some creators because I do feature creators on my channel every month. Just other creators that I either found or I've just been loving. But this month was a little bit different. So I'm going to pull this up really quick. This is where you can find all the channels that I'm currently, not all of them, the channels that I choose to feature. So when you click on my main page, you see on the, I don't even know which side. I think it should be on the right-hand side for you guys. It's right over here. It'll say August favorites. So this month I did it a little bit different. Normally it's newer channels that I found. Another place that you could find these if you go over, see where I'm scrolling across right here. If you click channels, this is an easier way for you to see the channels that I am currently loving. But this month, like I said, this month was different because I'm sure if you've been watching my channel, you guys knew that I collabed with BK Beauty in the month of August. And obviously that is a favorite, but we'll get into that in a minute. These are all the creators that I have seen so far do videos either on my brush set, reviewing it, using it, whatever the case may be. I feel like most of these are reviews on the bundle, but I want to try to find more. So if you guys have seen anybody using my bundle, it doesn't have to be like a dedicated video to it. It's just, I want you guys to be able to see more creators using it so you could see how different people are using the bundle, if that makes sense. So these are all the channels that I found so far, but I also want to show you guys my community playlist that I did. That way, if you guys want to see just a bunch of people using it, this is an entire playlist. Oh my God, why do I see myself right now? Why did it just do that? What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know why I could see this video right now. Hold on. Let me try to find. Hold the phone. Let me go back because I don't know why I totally just clicked on the playlist and it went to the video that we're actually doing right now. Okay, click on the playlist. Okay, I don't know why this. Okay, I'm just going to show you this. Do you guys see how I just found that? You click playlist and you could see, hopefully, let me scroll over to the screen. On the right-hand side, you could see this whole playlist. It's a lot of my videos, but it's also all of those creators' videos as well. Like I said, anytime I see people mentioning it, featuring it, whatever the case is, they're all in that playlist. So if you are interested in seeing more videos aside from just me using it, because I feel like you guys get the point from me, but like I said, I want you guys to see more people using it. Okay. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about are some skincare products. There's two products that are, I mean, they serve the same type of purpose for me. So the first one is from Glow Recipe, the Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask. I still have to link these down below because I need to find the best place to purchase them. I believe this will be probably Sephora. So this one I really like because my skin doesn't react that well with retinol. Like I've tried the Drunk Elephant one and I'm just like, it just ain't it for me, sis. Like I just can't get past, because I do have acne prone skin. My skin freaks out, which from what I understand is normal. But then I'm like, is it really that important? So I've been finding this works really well for my skin. I don't break out. I don't know like the ingredients list or anything like that. I'm more of that bitch that just uses products. I'm like, okay, does it work? If it does, cool. If it doesn't, let's move on to the next one. So this one I got in Boxycharm. Oh, was it Boxycharm? It was either Boxycharm or BoxyLuxe, but I've been loving it ever since. Like I use this like a couple times a week, I would say. I still have quite a bit in there. I don't really love the packaging because it's like you really got to do one of those. I don't really love the packaging. But this next one, this was actually sent to me from a subscriber. This is the, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm going to try to hold it in focus. This is the Lotion P50. It's a lotion exfoliant, it's an exfoliating and purifying lotion for your face. So this actually reminds me a lot of Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. It even smells very reminiscent. Like it almost has, I would say like a vinegar scent to it. But I think that this works a little bit better because I like the way that it makes my skin feel after I use it. I've only been using this for a week, maybe 2 weeks, but I'm already noticing significant difference on the texture on my forehead. I think like these two are obviously working together, but I love how this makes my skin feel because it feels like it's one of those products you could feel it working. So it's going to have like a tingling sensation to it. But then once you touch your face after, it feels like you applied lotion. Like it's bizarre, but it works so, so good. Mandy's asking, what does the Glow Recipe avocado smell like? I think I don't know. I don't know what an avocado. I don't know what an avocado smells like because fun fact, I don't like avocados. I don't notice like a huge smell with it. So if that helps, I hope. Yeah, I've heard other people mention this. I know Kate has mentioned this. Lisa J has mentioned this. I feel like this is like a cult favorite. It's really expensive. So I got to check on the best place to purchase it. I've seen it on like Amazon, but like I said, it does remind me a lot of the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment, but I do like this a little bit better just because I like when I can actually feel products working on my skin. It just kind of gives me that validation like, ooh, this is working. It's just one of those you have to be kind of careful because, you know, you could potentially overuse it because I am already noticing like compared to the first time that I use it versus now, I notice the tingling a lot more. So I feel like my face has kind of gotten used to it, but I am absolutely loving this one. So I mean, the only thing I could see that people might not like about it is the smell, because like I said, it has a very like pungent vinegar and that tingling sensation if you don't like that. So these are two of the faves for my skincare this month. And then let's move on to some makeup, because this is where we're going to spend a lot of our time probably. So some of these products you've heard me mention before, just because we are doing a full face today. My favorite eye base is still, like, I tried the Urban Decay this month, but I still think I like this better, but I did really like the Urban Decay one as well. This is the Gerard Cosmetics, the Clean Canvas Eye Base. I love this because it's just, first of all, it's so easy. And then I also like the fact that it could also serve as a concealer if you want it to. I've used it for that before, and I did really like it. I just personally prefer the wand ones. Like, I'm going to mention a concealer that isn't a wand this month because I really did like the formula, but I was kind of back and forth about it. But it's just a newer product that I want to keep using. That's more of like, you're going to hear me obviously rave about some products. You're going to see me still testing some products out today as well. You'll get it. You'll totally get it as we get into this video. But did you guys watch mine and Kara's video last night? I'm going to have some overlap, I think, but I'm also going to try to mention some other products as well, just because I knew that I still wanted to do like a dedicated favorites on my channel as well. I've just been having, minus the past couple videos, I had some real bad fails, and we're going to get into fails towards the end. But man, oh man, have I been having like really good luck with a lot of different products. So you're going to definitely see those today. So this is what I mean, I just love how it cancels everything out. It's really easy, blendable. It's really easy to work with. They are extending this range. I'm wearing the shade medium. I think I'm going to pick up, or no, they're going to send them to me. I should be getting these in PR, but I think I'm going to be more in favor of the fair because it has, or at least it looks like it has a pinky undertone. So I think I'm going to like that one better. I need to move my wine out of the way. Like, this is how fun the live was last night, guys. I had like 3 glasses of wine. It was fun time. I just saw somebody said the Be Perfect restocked. I haven't even gotten mine yet. So I'm less than impressed with my experience with Be Perfect, to be quite honest. I want to use this. This was the palette that really surprised me this month. This was the Juvia's Place, the Mauves palette. If you guys missed it, I did a video dedicated to these 3 minis and the lip products. This was the standout. I also really like the sweet pinks as well. But this palette was so good. This is just totally my vibe. But this shade in the middle on the bottom is just, it's so good. It's so, so pretty. So I want to use this one today. I really love this palette. And Juvia's Place is a brand that I had never tried before. So I was shook when I used it for the first time. Oh, Mandy, love that live, and subscribe to Kara. Kara she was like one of my very first friends on YouTube. I still love and adore her to this day. I'm going to set my lids first with the Urban Decay Stone Vibes. I've just been reaching for this shadow like every time that I've done my makeup since. I'm using my, or no, we got to use my brush bundle with BK Beauty. What am I thinking? God. Oh my God. What a mess. That was just like the first brush that I saw when I reached for the palette. So we're using the BK Beauty, the 201 brush. And obviously, my brush bundle with BK Beauty is totally going to be a favorite. It's been such a cool experience. I want to just say thank you to everybody that's been so supportive, just liking the video, sharing the video, all the things, because that announcement video is performing insanely well. And I'm just so appreciative to anybody that's especially like dedicated videos to it. I know how much work goes into doing videos and stuff like that. And I just really appreciate everybody that has been showing it just so much love and support. It was totally unexpected. And because of you guys, it was extended another month. So this brush bundle is still open because it was initially only available for the month of August. And now because of just how much hype it's gotten and how supportive you guys have been, it was extended for another month. So this is the brush bundle with BK Beauty. If you guys didn't see it, I do have the announcement video linked down below. But it's just my favorite brushes from BK Beauty. They're one of my favorite brush companies. Like, there's obviously brushes that I love from other companies, but they allowed me to put together my favorite, like my perfect basic britch starter set. So I feel like if, especially like holidays are coming up, this is such a great gift for any type of makeup lover, makeup artist. So bomb. So you got 5 brushes, but you have the choice of foundation brush. I love both of these. I'm going to use both today. I've been reaching more for the 101 recently, but I still really like the 106 for like contour and like cream bronzer and stuff. I highly recommend both, obviously, but I just wanted you guys to have the option because not everybody likes the same things, but I feel like everybody that's tried the 101 is in love with it. And it's funny too, because I was not expecting so many people to love the 207. That is like the brush that is surprising the most people. It's been just such a cool experience. So thank you guys to everybody that has been so supportive of it. Oh my God. Last night was so fun. None of my real life friends care about makeup, so on my YouTube. Yeah, right? It is. It's so cool. I even had such a fun time. Like, I think my favorite video that I filmed this month was my Nordstrom anniversary sale try-on haul. I had so much fun doing that video. Like, because I love those videos in general. I'm using the shade right here because these aren't numbers, so I'm not sure exactly which one's which. I have such a hard time when it comes to fashion content because, I mean, I talked about it a little bit in that video. I'm like, okay, I love watching fashion hauls and stuff and try-ons, but I always have the hardest time finding people that are shaped like me. And then seeing like the feedback that I've gotten from you guys where it was like, you guys felt like it was just we were hanging out in my room and you were just kind of trying clothes on with a friend. I just thought it was so much fun. I had a freaking blast filming that video. Or it wasn't even filmed. It was, we just did it live, but it was so fun. It's so much. What time did this start? How long ago? Probably 16 minutes ago. Oh, let's see. Good morning, Danny. Oh, Princetta, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting my collab. It was my very first collab, so I really didn't know what to expect. And just so you guys know, like BK Beauty has been so phenomenal and just so amazing to work with. I keep saying, I'm like, I feel like they've given me such unrealistic expectations with working with a brand because of how just easy everything was. Like, it's just been phenomenal. And I do want you guys to know too, like initially when we started the collab, I was not supposed to earn any money from it, but because of how well it did, they have paid me to just basically say thank you because of how well it did. So, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I just want to be completely transparent. Like, it was not supposed to be something like that. I had no intention on like doing it for money, but I do want you guys to know that I have earned basically like a commission from it, but I just feel like it's important to be transparent about things like that because I don't know. I just wanted you guys to know that I have definitely been compensated by the brand for that. So thank you guys so much. Oh, Angie's here. I'm so glad you guys are loving them. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. I'm so happy about it because it's a brand that I have just fallen so hard in love with. I love everything that they stand for. I love everything. And then their shipping has been crazy. Like they're just on it. They're so on it. They're just a great brand. Honestly. Yes. That's how I feel. I'm like, they did right by me for sure. I love that. And I wanted to make sure I said that because I'm pretty positive that I said I wasn't being paid for it in my announcement video. And like I said, I just wanted you guys to know that initially I wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't like that. I don't think either of us expected it to take off the way that it did and to see so much support. It was crazy. Honestly, it was crazy. Thank you, Amber. All right, so that was the 202 brush. This is like my favorite eye brush from BK Beauty. I love this one. And I'm just gonna put, I wish that these had names. I'm using this shade up here. I wish that these had names on them so I could tell you guys what shades I was using. But this color story just totally spoke to me. I just love like mauvey tones. I live for it. I think they look so flattering on my eyes. I'm like trying to keep my mirror mirror tight. But this is why I like this palette so much. One, because of the color story, but it's just so easy. And the pigmentation, these palettes are $14, you guys. They're so inexpensive, but they work so insanely well. I love the fact that they're available at Ulta. Like I said, the Pinks palette was on sale for like $7.50 yesterday on, I think it was the Juvia's Place website. I just love the stand brush for this. BK Beauty. Oh my God, Lisa J, isn't she such a doll? Yeah, it's seriously such a surreal experience. So now it's coming through, guys. I mean, likes and dislikes, they always help the channel. So even if it's something that you don't like, it really does help. It helps know what content you guys like. It tells YouTube, hey, people feel a certain way about this, so we're going to continue to push it. Like, it's kind of weird. Because even when you dislike something, it still tells YouTube, like, you care enough about it to push it out to more people, if that makes any logical sense. But it really does make a difference. It truly does. How pretty. How freaking pretty. I feel like this is a great palette. Like, if you were eyeing the Melt Cosmetics, the She's in Parties, I don't think that I did a comparison, I believe, in the video that I did with these Juvia's Place palettes. I don't think that they're identical, but if you're looking like for that color story, this is a great affordable option. Juvia's Place really, really knocked my socks off. Thoughts on the new Natasha Denona palette? Well, I bought it, so it should be here hopefully soon, but I loved it because it reminded me a lot of the Sultry palette. And I just liked it. I seen it. I'm like, ooh, I really like that. And I don't have, like, when I look at my collection, I do not have a ton of cool tone palettes. I'm a very warm tone palette bitch. So I definitely, I definitely bought it because I was like, ooh, this is so nice. And I don't have like a huge collection of Natasha Denona palettes. I feel like if I had more, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But this palette spoke to me, honestly, more than the bronze palette. And I'm not really sure why, because, I mean, that's usually what I like. Look at that shade, though. It's so pretty. And just look at, like, the blend. The blend that those shadows have, that is what I look for with eyeshadows. And with that, we're going to talk about a fail. And I'm sure you guys are all knowing this is coming. And you did see this if you watched mine and Kara's video last night. The biggest, or this is the second biggest fail. I'm going to talk about the Juicy Boost palette because I think you can get really great looks out of this palette, but it's going to take me an eternity to get those looks. The metallics in the palette, which are these three here, are the standouts for me. But ultimately, this just, it didn't work. Like, it didn't give me blends like that. You could say it's the base. You could say it's the technique. You could say whatever, because I obviously got certain comments, and it's just not a palette for me. Like, it just is what it is. That's just why I say, like, it's important to pay attention to how people always do their makeup. Like, I don't want to have to use a certain base to get a certain product to work. I want to be able to do my makeup like normal and it work, and that's it. So that's how I look at it. So that palette was just not a palette for me. And then what do I want to do next? I think I'm going to take out, let's do primer. My favorite primer that I've been loving, oldie but a goodie, the Benefit Professional. Oh my god, I forgot how bomb this primer is. If you have large pores, texture, wow. I got this in, did I get this in a Boxycharm? I got this somehow. I don't even remember. I want to say it was a Boxycharm. Oh my god, guys, this is one of those products when you go back to it, you're like, why did I ever stop using it? That is exactly what this is for me. And I've been getting a lot more compliments on the way that my skin looks in videos. And this is definitely a contributing factor to it, in my opinion. Angelica, you're not that late. 24 minutes. I mean, I talked about some skincare already, but you're not that late. And I talked about some channels as well. Let's see. I know, I'm really excited to get the palette. So that's going to be my favorite primer. For foundation, I'm still really enjoying this Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. I think the shade is a little bit off for me, but I love how it makes my skin look. I've been switching up my routine a little bit lately. I've been going in with foundation. I'm just trying not to put too much, because this is one thing that I always did, I would say, wrong when I would apply foundation all over my face before. So this is just something to kind of note. Don't be afraid to switch up your routine, because you guys probably know, if you've been watchers of mine, how I used to always put concealer first, but I've been doing the foundation first and just not going, because I used to go all the way up to my eye. I would just go to like right here, because I was noticing like I was almost like missing certain areas on my nose. I don't know. I'm just like playing with my routine a little bit lately, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's really nice. The foundation, I think it just makes my skin look so nice. And I really like how lightweight it is. And for like how thin it is, like when I first tried it, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to like this. But the more that I've worn it, and I've worn this to film a wedding, and it performed beautifully. I do feel like there is like an olive-y tone to this. So the shade match is not the bomb.com. What shade do I have? 5.6 Ivory Beige. But like I said, it's just super thin, and it's really comfortable on the skin. It's like I can't even feel this on my face. So now it's the Tom Ford Soft Matte Traceless. I want to try that NARS foundation so bad. I really do. I want to try the Sheer Glow, because I've heard so many good things about that foundation. So that's one that is definitely on my list, but it just looks really natural. I would say a soft matte finish is a perfect way to explain it. And I would say it's like a medium coverage. It's just a really great foundation for me. And then I do want to mention, I don't think I'm going to use this, but I do want to mention the Glossier. I tried this. The first time I used it, I loved it. Like I just decided to change my mind. I first used this. I loved it. Then I used it again, and I'm like, I don't know if I like it. And then I used it again, and I'm like, okay, I really like it. So I'm still kind of using this one, but this is the Glossier, the Stretch Concealer. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it, though, with my finger. This is not a way that I typically like to apply concealer, though. I don't know what it is about applying makeup with my finger. It just kind of gives me the willies. I don't know why. But the finish on this concealer is so nice, because it has a more like luminous, like, do you see the luminosity under my eye right now? It's this concealer. It looks so nice. This was sent to me by Kate the Great, which I did a video like trying Glossier makeup for the first time. Definitely go check that video out if you guys haven't, because it's got a cute little cameo of Kate in the beginning of it. It's so fun. That was a really fun video. I've heard such great thing. Ashley says the Sheer Glow is beautiful. One of my faves. I've heard that from so many people, but I hope you guys could see that just luminous sheen. I'm one of those people, I have very textured under eyes. Like I have fine lines, wrinkles, but then I also have like texture. Like some people get confused when I say texture. It's like you feel like you have almost like gravel or sand or something that has texture. That's how it looks on my under eyes. And I think that this is just so flattering on my under eyes. And I find that I'm like, I don't even need to put concealer, because usually I do like the concealer up here. I don't feel like this is like a necessary step, but I kind of like how this applies better when I apply it with my finger, which for me, I'm just like, I don't really love that, but it's okay. I'll get over it. It just takes me a little bit longer. It just takes me a little bit longer. But that's going to be the concealer. I don't want to say a favorite, but a new concealer that I've been reaching for. And I don't know. I think it looks really good. Like, I love that sheen that my under eye has right now. I love that because I think it's so flattering on my under eyes. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm not the only one. Thank gosh. Does anyone know how steep the shipping is to Canada from Glossier? I'm not sure about that. I still can't figure out your guys's system, because like Kara, she was talking about how she ordered the BK Beauty brushes and she still doesn't have them. I'm like, they shipped them out like the next day. Like, what is your guys' postal system doing? I've been reaching for this a lot. This is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked. I've been loving just applying this right to my face. I usually don't. I usually use my brush, but I've been doing this, guys. I've been just changing up the routine and it's been working for me. And I'm kind of surprised. I feel like I repeat myself so much with my videos. I feel like this is not a matte formula. It's very creamy, but it looks so good. I'm going to use the BK, the 106, the other foundation brush that you have in my bundle. But this is why I love this brush. It's just like, boom, done. See how fast? See how fast? It's so, so pretty. I have yet to try Glossier. I always fill up my cart and then never click buy. I was impressed with a lot of their stuff. I'm actually going to feature another product today as well. I could probably feature a couple of theirs, but they're still relatively new, so I don't want to go like too cray-cray because I want to keep trying everything. My sister-in-law ordered Glossier. We're in Canada, and I don't think it was too bad. She also wanted to return stuff, but they... Oh, shit. Let's see. Oh, but they refunded her and let her keep it. Oh, damn. Probably because it cost them so much money to send it back. I was kind of impressed because I've actually looked at the Glossier website. Like, their stuff, I was expecting it to be a lot more expensive. Am I the only one? Like, I always heard Glossier, and I'm like, oh, they're bougie. I always assumed that they were like a super bougie. Like, they are a little bit more high-priced. I would say they're like something comparable to drugstore nowadays. Like, because we could just call that what it is. The drugstore is getting a little cray-cray with some of their pricings. Let's go next to powders, because these are old products that, like, I haven't found any super new products, but I've just noticed myself reaching for them. The Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I've just been reaching for this a lot, but I fucking love, I've talked about this in previous videos as well. Look how disgusting. But this beauty blender, the puff is so, so good. I love setting my under eye with this puff. It just makes this whole area look so much smoother because I'm actually like pressing the product into my skin. I love, 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 love this puff. Look at the difference right there. This powder too is just so flattering. You guys know I'm an Hourglass hoe, okay? You're going to see very Hourglass heavy today. They're just such a good brand for me, especially their powders. Like, their powders knock it out of the park. So that's how I do my under eyes. I like to do the under eyes with this beauty blender, but then I'll take the BK 104. This is another brush in my bundle. And then I'll go into this part where the powder's just kind of sitting on the top, and then I'll set my face this way. Because like I said, I've been changing up my routine a little bit more. Right, Mo? She says so smooth. So good. But I like doing this. Like, I'll pick up some powder in like the cap, but then I'll still kind of bounce it around so it applies more evenly over the brush. That way I'm not getting like a huge dot of powder in one area. And then I'll just set my entire face with that. Because I want the powders that go on top to just apply more smooth, because when I don't set my face, I've noticed I just don't love how the powders apply. And we'll get into why shortly. Don't worry. Okay. I need to revisit my most recommended bronzer of all time, because I thought I found a replacement for this. I talked about this in Kara's video last night. Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light. I cannot express to you guys how bomb. Do you see that pan? How bomb this bronzer is. It's been a fave, but like I said, I was trying other bronzers. I'm like, okay, do I need more? And I thought this bronzer is better, but it's not. This is still for me for bronzer, and I'm using that one before again. It's just so good, so stinking good. Like, if I recommend any bronzer, it's 100% this one. If you want an actual bronzer, I wish Luminous Light. And then especially over that Milk Makeup Bronzer, they're just so pretty together. I love them. Love this bronzer. So I wanted to mention this one again because I want to say in my last favorites, I featured the Kosas, which is still great, but it ain't no Hourglass. It is not no Hourglass. I got a mini Hourglass powder and primer for my Sephora birthday gift. Yes! That's a good birthday gift right there. You turned into a robot on my from. Is it still doing it? It did that last night on Kara's video too. Is it about Kara said the same thing last night. I wonder if it's just like the connection. Maybe? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a robot. Didn't you guys know? The beauty of live streams. Sometimes they're not always perfect. I think that's something with YouTube though. Okay, it stopped. Perfect. Thank you guys for letting me know because it happened because Kara, she got like so thrown off. She's like, wait, what just happened? What just happened? All right. This month was the month of blush for me. Okay. I fell in love with so many blushes. I mentioned last night in Kara's video, I mentioned 2 last night, but I have another one. I'm going to first talk about the 2 that I mentioned. The Nabla, these are the Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder in the shade Lola. They're so good. They're so, so good. I love the packaging on these. They're a little bit more high priced. I think these are like $24 a piece, but still not bad. But man, oh man, is this shade so pretty. Oh my girl. I also talked about the highlighter in the shade Privilege. If you guys want to see my first time using Nabla and like it knocking my fucking socks off, go check out that video. I loved everything except I wasn't as much of a fan of their pressed powder. Oh my God, but these were so good. I almost mentioned their bronzer, but I noticed that I don't always love how it looks on my skin for some reason. Those 2 are bomb. This formula and their highlighters is Amrezy dupe. I'm going to say it. In that Nabla video, I actually compared this shade. This is the shade Privilege. This shade is not a dupe, but the formula is so, so similar. And then I also talked about the Hourglass blush in the shade At Night. This is just so stunning. So, oh no, that's the wrong one. Sublime Flush. This to me, I don't love this shade. I put them in the wrong box. Let me grab actually the correct one. I don't really love Sublime Flush for my skin tone. I think it's just a little bit too light. But this At Night shade, oh, this is like the perfect fall blush. So bomb. It looks a lot more red online, but oh, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. It's so pretty. I will tell you, don't ever judge Hourglass blushes by their swatch, but that shade is pure perfection. That would look so good with this eye look. I might end up using that today because I think with this eye look, that will look really pretty. But I want to show you guys another. Look at my mom's calling me again during a live. I wonder if, did it just do that? Did it do the robotic thing? I wonder if that's why, because my phone was right next to my microphone. That could be why. Yes. Right, Rachel? The Nabla blushes are so, so good. That Platinum Cutie, another fave. We'll get to that. We'll get there. I'm telling you guys, I've had such good luck with so many different products. But this blush, I have to show you guys. Oh my God. They have another one I'll probably end up buying if they have another sale. But this Dior blush, this isn't new, but I've been eyeing this. Like I've been eye-fucking this for the longest time. The Dior Skin Nude Luminizer Blush in the shade, I think it's the shade number 10. I could only find this at Macy's. But man, is it beautiful. It reminds me a lot, actually, of the Nabla. So look at that. Look at the sheen. Let me put the Nabla blush next to that. Oh, gosh. It's so... Okay, Amnesia from Nabla is very close to Amrezy Colorize. Ozone is also gorgeous. Bright but not icy or opaque. I want to get all of them because they're so nice. Oh my God, I have my AirPods in and I heard the phone vibrating on it. Sorry about that. I'm going to compare it to Lola. I think that they are different, but I mean, they're close. Definitely more pigmentation on the Dior, but oh my god, that blush is so good, that Dior. Oh, it's so good. Mo, you would love it. You would love it. I love like all the Dior face products. Almost all of them, I should say, like the luminizers. I'm going to have another product from Dior as well. But I'm going to apply At Night from Hourglass today because, like I said, with the eyes, I think this would look really pretty. So let's go in with At Night, and then I'm going to use the BK104 again because why not? I will say, like, if you saw mine and Kara's video last night, we both held up our compacts. Hers is much more luminous powdered. Mine is more blush toned, which I personally look for. Like, I want my blushes to look like that with the Hourglass formula because, I mean, for a blush, I want it to have that blush tinge to it, which hers still does too, but it's not as pigmented as mine is. Oh my gosh. When the Sephora hits, I'm getting all the Hourglass. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. I hope they do too. I said that last night. I'm like, At Night in a mini, and also another powder that I'm going to talk about. These in minis would be so bomb. But I don't know if they will because this sold out like the first day, which I was shocked. That never happens with Hourglass on Sephora. It's so pretty. So incredibly pretty. I cannot rave enough about Hourglass products. Like Hourglass, one day, call me. I would love that. Would love that for me. But the next thing I want to talk about is a favorite highlighter. And I got this at the same time as that Dior blush. And this is the Dior Skin Nude Luminizer Glow Vibes in Coral Vibes. This is not going to give you like a super beaming look, but look, oh, it's so pretty. I mean, it definitely can beam, but I love just like the sheen that this gives my skin. It's so, so nice. It's got a more peachy undertone to it. It's so, so cute. Mine is barely red. I'm so disappointed. I exchanged the new one and it's even less red. That's the only thing I would say that's like annoying. And I even said in our video last night, I'm like, if I shop in store for Hourglass, like before the pandemic happened, I would open the boxes before I would buy them just because I know that's like, they're not all the same. Like, because they usually have like a covering over them. So I'm like, I feel like it's okay because I'm not like touching the powder or anything. Like, I'll just like crack it to see what the pan looks like. Oh, that's so annoying though. I'm so sorry that happened. That sucks. They look so pretty. It's seriously, it's so nice. So I'm going to apply this using the BK201. I've been reaching for this brush a lot for highlighter, but it's just these these Dior luminizers are fucking fire. I just love how natural. Like, I would love to see this on Karen's skin tone. Yes, Pamela, I already bought it. I would love to see this on a more tan complexion. Even on Mo's skin tone, I would love to see that. I just love the peachiness to this. But it's like peachy pink. It's so, so pretty. It's so good. I think it's so wearable too. I keep saying Hourglass. Dior and Hourglass, I think both nail it. Have you tried the Bristles Beauty brushes? I keep seeing them pop up. I haven't yet. I did see Teresa. Teresa is Dead. She posted on her, like, her bite-sized makeup reviews. She posted about those because I think she was sent the whole collection. So yeah, that is definitely one of the favorite highlighters. The Nabla is another one. Right, Katie? I said, yeah, I'm like, I'm so surprised. Like, I put this in here just thinking for eyes. And I'm like, you know what? I could use this for highlight. And then when I want a little bit more of a blinding highlight, I will use the 202 just to kind of pop right up here. Let's do that with the Privilege from Nabla. With these, I've talked about this in my Nabla video. These are more hard pressed. So I feel like I can't really use natural hair brushes with this formula. And then I like to just take, just so I can get a little bit more precision up here. just because I've been really into this technique as well, like taking a little bit of a lighter, and I think these two pair really nicely together because they do have both that peachiness to them. Oh my God. It's okay, you're back. It's okay. Mo with the emojis, you crack me up. Okay, so that's gonna be the highlighter. Let's see if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about. We could talk about oh, it's way over there. I talked about it in Kara's video, but I think you guys have probably seen my Chantecaille Safari Eye Trio video. That was ultimate fail. The packaging is beautiful. I'm not going to harp on it too much, but man, oh man, was that real fucking bad for me. If you guys want to see it on a deeper skin tone, it looked so good on Mo. Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty. She is this queen right here. It looks so good on her. I was like, how? How does it look so good on you and so bad on me? Oh, man. Oh, let's see. Is that Dior blush Coral Pop? Anyone know? I'm pretty sure that is what it's called. It's on Macy's. I can link it after because I was still like, I linked, I think, almost everything. Actually, check where it says blush. I think I did link the Dior one. All of my affiliate links are down below. Anyone know if the Profusion palette is worth trying? I haven't tried one. Karen actually sent me the green one. What are your favorite Hourglass blush shades? I think At Night is my favorite. At Night, Luminous Flush. This is just such my vibe. I think At Night is my favorite one. I first bought an Hourglass powder and didn't get it, but it's probably because I am not a face powder person. Then tried the blush bronzer and they are so beautiful. They made me glow like catfish. They're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so funny, Karen. Okay, let's go to setting spray. There's two, but I like them both for different reasons. Hold on, let me grab this one because for some reason it was way over there, and then this one's way up here. I have been really enjoying, like, almost gone, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This one I like for if I don't want to necessarily have like an effect on my makeup besides have it last longer. Wow. Last longer or I should say. It makes my makeup last longer and then it just kind of melts all my makeup into the skin. But if I want an effect, Hourglass. Man, oh man, is this bomb. So I usually like to spray the Charlotte Tilbury right down like the center because this is where I usually get more oily. I'm well aware that this is so extra. But then I love using the Hourglass on the outer parts of my face because I swear to God, this is a filter in a spray. It's so good. Like, are you guys seeing what my skin looks like right now? I'm just wondering. It's so bomb. And then I also forgot to put another powder on my face. Air blush bronzer. Oh my God, so funny. Are you going to try the new Urban Decay All-Nighter Glow Setting Spray? Probably not. Probably not. I'm just not in the market for a setting spray right now. I mean, I'm looking at all the ones that I have and I'm just like, I can't justify buying another one right now. Oh my God. And plus I'm loving these two so much, but like I said, they're very different reasons. Do I think you need both? No, but I'm going to let my face dry down a little bit and talk about another favorite. I talked about this also in Kara's video last night, the Tiny Marvels by Sydney Grace. This is such a beautiful palette. And when you look at it, you're like, or at least when I looked at it, I'm like, I don't know if I really like the color story, but it was a collab with Mel Thompson. And this green shade is something so special. It's so pigmented. Like it applies just like that. It's nuts. But the metallics in this collection are so, like the shade Scarab is unfucking real. How, I want to make sure I'm under that Dior. It's so pretty. It's just, this is such a Mel palette. The metallics are nuts, but my favorite shade in this palette is Web, and I'm actually going to use that today. I used it yesterday as well, but why not? It's just such a solid palette, and Sydney Grace is an indie brand. I believe this is sold out right now, but I do have a code with Sydney Grace as well, and I believe I'm going to be added to their PR list. So anytime that they have something new coming out, I believe that I will get it. I might not. We will see. But I do have a discount code. It's not affiliate. I think it's BRIT-ABFZQJZO where you can save. And then I know Mel has also a code on this. Like I used Mel's code because it's Mel's collab. So that's the one I would recommend. Like if you are picking this up, use Mel's code. I can't remember exactly what the code is off the top of my head. But I'm sure if you guys want to find it, you can find it. What's the next one I want to talk about? I'll show you guys the, hold on, let me see. I'll show you guys the Juvia's Place, the pinks. It's so pretty. It's just so unique for my collection, I think. These two shades, like they look so similar in the pan, but they're so different. This is just such a great palette. I love these two. Oh, they're so nice. So nice. Puffin's White 15. That is going to be Mel's code with Sydney Grace. Or if you use my code, it's just basically how companies know where you're coming from. But it's like, it's Mel's. I'm going to let her have her moment on that one. So definitely, if you guys are picking that up, use Mel's code for her palette. Because it really is a beautiful, beautiful palette. I've heard that like Sydney Grace has amazing customer service. I've never had any issues with my orders, but I've always gotten my orders super quick. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to share. Oh, the Nabla palette. I got two from Nabla that I want to talk about. I'm telling you, Nabla knocked my socks off. Like, I can't wait for them to launch something new so I can buy it all. The Nabla Cutie palette in Platinum. This looks so basic. My nose itches. Looks so basic, but I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Look at that silver. Gem system. This, I love these shades. Oh my gosh. They're so, I could thank Angie for this one because Angie loves these Cuties palettes. I want them all. That's how, like, especially that silver is everything. But I also want to mention this glitter palette. I love this because I'm a fan of pressed glitters. I don't love like the chunkiness of these glitters. This packaging though is so stunning. Like I would love to see Tati Beauty do this. Like something like this where it's just the glitters by themselves. This packaging, to me, it just looks bougie. Like I don't know, I love it. But I just thought the shades in this were so unique. I love this pink one. This purple. I don't really love the white one, but these other three, I'm just like, those are so unique and so pretty. I mean, they're pressed glitters, so you're not going to, okay. These remind me, honestly, a lot of Tati Beauty. If you like pressed glitters, I'm a fan. This palette is stunning. Love it. I'm telling you, Nabla knocked my damn socks off this month. I've been looking for a straight up Tin Man silver. That looks like it. I also really love the silver in the ColourPop. It was like the original Disney Princess palette. That has a really good silver, but I honestly think that this is more reflective than that silver. It's bomb. Angie is why I bought the pinks. I know. She's so good. I saw somebody ask about Kaleidos or Kaleidos, however you say it. Or at least I thought, or anyone here has tried Kaleidos. I haven't yet, but I'm definitely buying the new collection that they have coming out for sure because it looks beautiful. I'm totally into that like lavender color story. Oh, it looks so good. But I don't think Tati will be back. Probably not, but you know, for in the future, like I don't think she's gone away, but that, like, just look at those. They're so pretty. So pretty. Yeah. I mean, I get why she's MAA, but that's okay. Carrying on. So Juvia's Place is worth trying out. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're going to see more Juvia's Place in just a few minutes. Okay. So let me fill in my brows really quick. This is also another favorite. I'm telling you, I've had such good luck minus a couple products. I have, I think, one more fail. One more fail for you guys. I can't remember all the ones that I want to say I mentioned more last night, but this next one, the next fail, I haven't mentioned yet. So if you're wondering, this is how I do my brows. It usually takes me not too long, but I've been loving this brow pencil. This is from Hourglass. What is it? The Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. This is in the shade Natural Black. I think the shade is a little bit too dark, but my friend gave this to me because she didn't like it. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Because it's got such an interesting shape because it is so fine. Like, see how fast I'd feel like I would be good there. If I really wanted to spend an eternity on my brows, I could. But I just really like the shape of this brow pencil, and it's super thin. Like, it's thinner to me than the ABH. This is the problematic brow. Let's see how well we can do it. I kind of want to get like Botox to lift this one a little bit more because I love the shape of this side. I just want this to be like a little bit more lifted, you know? Maybe one day. And don't fucking judge me. You don't need Botox. Let me do what I want. Don't judge me. Don't look at me with your judgy eyes. That is totally a phrase that I've picked up from Miss Angie, for sure. Okay, like I said, I could spend an eternity on my brows, but you see how like presentable but fast I was able to do those? That's why I like this product. I've heard nothing but great things about the formulation. Kaleidos has one of my favorite matte formulas, and their shimmers are absolutely beautiful. Definitely brand worth check. Yeah, I'm definitely buying their new collection. When does that launch? Yeah, I think that's where she got this, was Boxycharm. She's like, I don't like it. I'm like, can I have it? I'm going to use the Glossier Boy Brow. I haven't linked this yet. I honestly forgot to link my brow products, but this was the other Glossier product. Do I think it's anything like extraordinary? Not really, but I have reached for this a lot. It reminds me a ton of the Kush Fiber Brow Gel, except I do think that this gives more of like the pomade effect. I think this fills in a little bit better, but I think the Kush Fiber Brow Gel, it does give me a little bit more volume with my lash hairs. But I'm still on the hunt for like the best brow gel of all time. So if you have recommendations, I really want to try the one that Heather really likes. So there's the brows. Basic AF, but it works. Okay. Let's go to eyeliner. Eyeliner. And man, oh man, is Wayne Goss killing it. I got to find the right one, hopefully. That's not the right one, is it? I love all of them. But, oh my God, these are so good. I have, I think, Obsidian linked down below. I think Obsidian's the black. So there's 3 different colors. But holy shit, has he mastered. Oh, here's the other one. So there's the 3. I got the whole little like gift set. That's another palette. We talked about that palette last night. I fucking love this palette that he did. But these liners are bomb. So bomb. But my favorite thing about these is the brown liners, because I've been bitching and complaining about finding a good ass brown eyeliner for what feels like an eternity. This is the best brown liner of all fucking time. Mark my words. They're like the perfect consistency. I feel like I got a tickle in my throat. Excuse me. So it's like they're creamy, but they're not too creamy. And these last all fucking day in your waterline. At least for me, they do. These are hands down, like I said, the best brown liners, but even the black is incredible. They're so good. So good. So there's my little update on if these last all day in the waterline. Absolutely. This is the shade Precious Opal. So this is, I think, the lightest brown. But I highly recommend all the shades. Sharon, you're going to have to go back and watch, girl. We got a lot of stuff on the cheeks. Okay, let me go in. I'm going to go back to the Juvia's Place and just do my lower lash line. And I'm going to use the BK207, what seems to be the favorite of the eye brushes. Just because it's got such an interesting I don't know, it's got like the most interesting shape. It's like a pencil brush, but it's like a pencil buffer brush. It's so good. This is my favorite purpose of this brush right here. I love how it makes my lower lash line look like it just looks blended, but you still get the pigmentation. It's so nice. I also love this for the inner and outer corner as well. Like, it's just a nice like buffer pencil builder, I guess you could say. Team 207. I'm so surprised. Mo was the first person. Like, she was like, I wasn't expecting to like this brush that much. It really snuck up on a lot of people. Even I, like, as much as I love this brush, I was not expecting so much feedback from this brush. It was nuts. So that right there is why I love this brush so much. And then, oh my God, Heather, thank you so much. You're such a breath of fresh air, relatable, down to earth, and real. I'm 38 years and I can relate to you. Can you try the Honest Beauty cream blushes? Do a full face of Honest Beauty. I love cream blush face mist and want your opinion on the brand. Okay, I will put that on my list of videos to do. Honest Beauty. Do you guys want to see that? Honest Beauty, full face of Honest. I think that would be a great video, especially since they are affordable. I've been eyeing their cream blushes for the longest time, so I'm totally into that. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was so nice. You guys are the best. I have the best. I keep looking at this for a mirror. These palettes don't have mirrors. Oh my God, that was so sweet. Thank you guys so much. I heard their mascara is bomb. Okay, I need to, okay. If you guys have tried Honest Beauty, send me your top recommendations from the brand so I can put a list together of stuff to try. I'm going to take that same, the 207. I'm going to take this shade down here again. And just pop this, pop, 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 on the inner corner. Normally I do this with my face highlighter. I got a little eye boogie, I think. At least I thought it was an eye boogie. I love this shade so much, though. It's so pretty. Let's see. I'd like to see. Oh, okay. I definitely need to do that then. I just can't ever find them in store. Like, I've checked Target, the Targets near me so many times, and I can never find it. Cream blush and peony pink is fave. Oh, gosh. I'm so excited. Jamie, of course you're on it. September 8th for pre-order. That's definitely what I'm about to be buying. Okay, so I need to try pink peony. Pink peony. Okay. Okay, we'll do it. We will absolutely do it. I forgot to put on cream blush, I think. Didn't I? Did I forget to put on cream blush? I'm trying to remember. I'm like, I know I linked one. But what cream blush did I link? Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, I think it was this one. This is the cream blush that I linked. I'm going to put this on top, actually. At first, I was not really a fan of the shade of this. This is the Patrick Ta, the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in She's So LA. I'm going to love this in the fall time, I think, because I usually like this when I'm not wearing a bronzer, because this gives such a pretty, almost like a bronzy, it gives a bronzy blush look. So I'm just going to pop this right on top. This is something I've picked up from Patrick Ta because he puts his creams on top of the powders. I feel like that looks really nice on top of that at night shade. So that's a very light layer, but I do prefer to use this when I don't have bronzer on. So this is like a, if I'm in a hurry, this would be one that I reach for. I also really love the Do We Know Her. This is the corally looking one, but I've talked about that one before. So that was the cream blush that I was loving this month. And then I forgot to mention this product last night. So I got to do it. I got to do it, guys. And you're probably going to hate me because I'm so Hourglass heavy. Hourglass is just killing it, though. It's so good. So good. Yes, guys, follow Jamie's new makeup release page. It's so good. She's on it. She is so on it. I just like using this as like an all-over veil powder. It's so extra, but this is going to give me, like, every time I put it on my forehead, I'm like, just watch the texture dramatically disappear. It doesn't disappear, but it calms the texture significantly. And then I'll usually apply I'll do it again for shits and gigs. But just so you guys have a visual, I usually put that powder on before I spray my face. But there we go. We just did it again. Oh, let's see. The Patrick Ta is so plum. The Patrick Ta is so bomb. With the plummy shade he has, it's perfection. Like I've been at the beach all day. I think I'll get that one. Where'd my coffee go? I think I might get that one for the next VIB sale. Yes, Tracy. I love Tower 28. With like my whole heart. I thought I was supposed to get their new glosses in PR, but I haven't gotten them yet. I was really hoping that I did because I would have loved to have dedicated a video to it because I am a Tower 28 bitch. I love their stuff. Karen Harris and I, we actually did a 3-hour live stream on all things Tower 28. It was so much fun. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite brands at Sephora. Oh, Heather, I want to pull this up because don't forget to turn your notifications on for Jamie's IG. You don't want to miss anything. I want to mention this about YouTube as well because I think something is going on with notifications. At least this is just kind of feedback that I've seen from other creators. Like even my creator friends haven't been receiving my notifications, at least from what I've been told. So if you guys haven't been receiving notifications, just hit subscribe and then click the all selection when you click on the bell, and you should get notified when I go live. Or for any of your favorite creators, not just me. Just make sure your notifications are turned on. Because I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube. Whoever knows what the hell's going on with them. It seems like there's always something. But just so you guys know that it is happening. And also, I had somebody leave a comment on my last video that they were unsubscribed to me. I've heard this happen with so many other creators as well. Like their subscribers were being unsubscribed. That was the first time that I've seen that comment. So if you like my videos, just subscribe and make sure you're subscribed. Oh, I love it. Good old YouTube. This is the Hourglass. I talked about this in, I think, my last favorites video. The Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. This is still a go-to for me. I put on false lashes, so I'm like, okay, I don't need something that's going to give me anything crazy. I like this mascara because it helps my lashes blend with the types of lashes that I like to wear because I just don't have the best lashes. That's just reality. I love tubing mascaras. I really want to get the M Cosmetics one because I think it looks so cute. But I love the ease of taking them off. That's the best thing about those tubing mascaras is it's not a pain in the ass to take off your lash or your mascara. I almost said your lashes. Let's see. What was Crystal saying? I need a good powder at the end. I need a good powder at the end just to blend everything all together. Is that what you suggest for? Yes, I think that's a great powder for that because it's also going to, like for me, I love that powder to not only kind of dust over and kind of blend and mesh everything together, but it also gives me that smoothing effect. It's so, so beautiful. Such a good powder. I hope that they come out with a smaller size in it, but I really won't be surprised if they don't, honestly, because that's been selling really well for them. And it's one of those things, it's like, I know that I love it, so I am glad that I bought a full size of it because I know that I'll use it and it'll last me probably an eternity. Hang on, I gotta get I want to use my Kiss Lash Glue because this has been the fave, but I also still love the Duo. Let's see. Britt, do you have a recommendation for a super moisturizing primer? I use Bobbi Brown's Face Base and want to find another really moisturizing primer. I personally use Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream as my moisturizer, but then I still prime my face with something else. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because I don't know your skin. I'm assuming you have dry skin, but I I think the Tatcha is more moisturizing though than the Bobbi Brown, but I also really like the Bobbi Brown too. I love the way that it smells. Like the smell of it is like my favorite. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Let's see. For the lies, I didn't get notified today until it was 15 minutes late by the time I remembered. I clearly remember setting a reminder. So sad. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I've been hearing that it's been happening to some people, so it's just a friendly reminder to you guys. Like, if you really like being involved in the live chats, I've been trying to schedule them ahead of time, like a day beforehand. And you guys can also set your reminders now for Thursday. I'm going to be on Angie's channel on Thursday, which should be very fun. I'm so excited. I think we're going to be at noon Eastern time, I'm pretty sure. That'll be coming, but she'll do probably the same thing for setting a reminder. I'll probably be live again tomorrow, though. Let's just call that what it is. We'll see what I end up getting today. When YouTubers post something on their community page, I always show I'm not subscribed to them. I have double check profiles. That's so weird. I feel like a lot of people don't see my community tab. I post on it every so often. Smashbox has a nice primer oil if you want a ton of moisture. I've been really into that as well. Like, I've been using the LC Dry Face Oil every so often. There she is. Yes, noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live on my channel. I'm so excited. We're going to be basically like personally attacking each other for the whole video. I'm so excited. Let's see. My favorite primer for dry skin is, I feel like I just saw somebody talking about that. I could have swore I just seen that in somebody's video. I can't remember which video it was. So these are going to be the Kiss. These are the Kiss 01 lashes, I'm pretty sure. Yes, these are the 01s. These are, to me, just a longer version. So I'm going to have more length. These are some of my favorite lashes of all time. They're essentially the same thing as Ardell Wispies, but they're a little bit longer than the Demi Wispies. So if you want something that's shorter, I would go either the 11 lashes or the Ardell Demi Wispies. But if you want length, either Ardell Wispies or Kiss 01. See how easy those are? They're so easy to apply because the band is so fucking thin. And then that just elevated this look to a whole nother level. Oh, the power of lashes, my friends. I just gotta fix this because it's a little bit too high. It'll pass for now. That will pass. Maybe it was her video. Kate uses Weleda. I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong though. Let's see. Do I know a good powder that's blurring for dry skin? I wouldn't say any powder is good for dry skin. I think it's going to be a compilation of steps for you. Like, you'd really want to focus on moisturizing your face before you do your makeup. But if you want a blurring powder, oh my God, I could go on and on about blurring powders that I love. But like, as you can see, I have a very like excessive process for my face, but that Hourglass powder is fucking bomb. Both the Veil Translucent, like the loose powder, I like that for like packing into my skin, and then that Veil, the Infinity powder for just dusting all over to give me a little bit extra blurring. Yes. Oh, let's see. I keep hearing great things about that By Terry powder as well. I want to try that. Yep, I want to try that. Okay, let's move on to lips. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So the lip liner of choice, Juvia's Place. I have the shade Lush. These are just bomb. They're like $10. It's a little darker than what my lips are. It's got like a creaminess texture to it. I like that it's retractable. But it also doesn't really budge either. It's almost like it feels creamy that when you apply it, it almost feels like it's not, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a creamier version of MAC or a creamier version of the Wayne Goss, But then once it applies, you don't feel like it's going to like move around or anything like that. Holy shit, we have 190 people watching right now. What is life? I was not paying attention to that. Wow, I was not expecting that, guys. Okay, then lipsticks, Juvia's Place. They fucking nailed it with these lipsticks. My favorite, though, I have Me in 2020. 2020 is the fave, though. This is what I was wearing last night. I've been wearing this so much. This formula is just, this feels like a high-end formula, in my humble opinion. If I was to pick a formula that it reminds me of the most, it's like a cross between Tarte and like the Tarte Color Splash that I love and Patrick Ta. That's the shade. Those lipsticks, though, I'll show you guys swatches again if you guys missed it last night. So this is going to be 2020. It's just so good. This is going to be from the Mauves. What's the exact name of these? Does it say on here? Oh, these are made in Italy. I didn't know that. And this is the shade Me. This is from the Peach collection. If you guys want to see a whole lip swatch video, I know Angie did that. So you got 2020 and then Me. So freaking beautiful. Such a good formula. I know Angie also has a code with Juvia's Place, or they are available on Ulta. So those are the faves. And then two more things. I have more favorites, guys, but wow, I think you've probably gotten the point that I've been loving a lot of shit. So my favorite lip gloss, this was sent to me by a lovely subscriber. This is the Rouge Cocoa Gloss in the shade 804. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I've been lusting after this gloss. Like I heard Makeup with Michelle talk about it, Glam Dr. Mona. I'm going to apply it to my hand first and then apply it to my lips because I don't want to get the lipstick on the applicator. But this lip gloss is so beautiful. I got to find my my lip brush. I'm just going to grab like a random ass brush because I just want to apply it to my lips. It's just so, it looks so basic, but it's so nice. And then I obviously have that like sentimental value behind it because it was sent to me in congratulations of my collab. It's just, it was so sweet, so nice. I'm actually going to pop just a little bit more. It's just a very classic lip gloss. It's beautiful. Do I think the formula is anything like hella spectacular? Not really, but the shade of this, like for how pink it looks and then how natural it looks on the lips, it's beautiful. It's such a good gloss, but my favorite thing about it was that it was sent to me as a gift by a subscriber and just the meaning behind it. It was so touching. So I think that is everything that I'm going to talk about in this video because man, oh man, but I had so many other, like I could still go on and talk about more favorites because it was crazy. What eyeshadows did I use today? I used the Juvia's Place, the Mauves palette. That was the showstopper for me. Like this color story just speaks to me. Like look at how much my eyes pop with these types of shades. Like I just love these tones. So that's the eyeshadow palette that I used today. Everything's linked down below. Or almost everything. Some of the things I might have to add or subtract. I tried, guys. If you guys want a specific link, just leave it in the comments after the video, and I could definitely add that in there for you under your comments. So do you guys have any questions before I head out today? Hour and 18 minutes. I'm kind of impressed with myself. Like I did a full face, lashes and everything, and brows. I'm not mad about it. Thank you. Oh, let's see. I need to get that damn palette. I mean, for $14, if you like this color story, it's fucking bomb. It's really, really good. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I'm just hanging out for a second to see if you guys have any questions on any of the products. What was your guys' favorite product that I talked about today? I think everything looks stunning. I mean, these like full face get ready with me's. It's like a perfect, it's a perfect way it's a perfect way for me to be like, this is why I love these because look at my face. This is me showing you that they're fucking bomb. Let's see. Random question. Can we have a makeup get ready with me and you discuss your tattoos? I probably wouldn't do that just because they're very like general / personal. Like I'd be like, this arm is all about my family. This is all about my favorite. Like, I don't feel like that's video really worthy. Yeah, it's just personal stuff that I love. That's pretty much it. She's looking spicy today. Hourglass product always for realsies. They're that brand for me that when they launch something, I'm like, I want to buy it immediately. What tubing mascara is better, Thrive or Hourglass? I think they're so similar that you'd be happy with either one. I do notice very slight differences. I've talked about this in a video before. Actually, in my Hourglass video, I think. I did a video when the Infinity Powder and the mascara came out, and I still feel the same way. With the Thrive, I feel like it's a little bit more black. But as far as results-wise, I think the Hourglass does give my hairs, like my lashes, a little bit more of a shine. Other than that, I think they're so similar. And I do notice on the Hourglass, the wand, the spikes are longer. So I think that I can separate even more if I really go in there and try, but I usually don't. I'm just usually like, boop, 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 that's it. FYI, sign up for Juvia's Place emails to get 20% off. Yes, queen. And then also use Angelica's code to get, I think it's 10% off if you use code Angelica, I'm pretty sure. Will Hourglass bronzer come up on medium skin? I personally feel that it will. It just won't look, because I think I'm like light medium right now. I use this at my darkest and at my lightest, the shade Luminous Bronze Light, but they do have other shades as well that might be better fitted for medium skin, but I definitely think that they will show up. Hourglass or Tatcha primer all the way. I love both, but I think I prefer the Tatcha over the Hourglass. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, I did. So many people have asked that today. Yes, it is ordered placed, or it has been, the order has been placed. That's what I was trying to say. Wowza. All right, so I think I covered everything for all of the questions. As far as, let's see. Keep an eye out for Angie's video for us on Thursday. She'll probably post like the thumbnail and stuff for you guys to set reminders. That should be coming Thursday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so noon on Thursday. I will probably be live tomorrow, depending on if I get anything today. I'm not even sure. Like if I get the Tower 28 glosses, I'll probably do those tomorrow. Or if you guys want to see something different, just leave it down below. But likely I will be live probably tomorrow morning. I also forgot to mention one more favorite, the Glossier. This is the Dew Effect Highlighter in the shade Quartz. I'm sorry, I forgot. I really like this because it's like a dewy balm / cream highlighter in one. Let me just tap, tap, tap it over the top. It's going to look a lot more subtle considering I have so much stuff on right now. This has been another favorite of mine. I really like how it has that dewy effect to it. You can kind of see it better right there. I feel like you can always see things better on this side because my ring light's on the other side. I believe I linked this down below though. But it's cute. It's cute. It's not one of those things I'm like, okay, run out and buy it. But it's like, I tried it and it looks really beautiful. I like that dewy effect. So that's going to be it for me for today's video. Dropping stuff on the floor. But stay tuned for future videos. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up or down. That's how I know what you guys like to see. Subscribe if you want more of me and my charming personality. And also, if you like live streams, because that's what we do here. And that's pretty much it. I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next one.